Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's your boy Kimon, back at it again with another video this week. Like I said, I would be. Hopefully you guys had a really great week last week. Mine was super eventful. My wife and I, if you watched my update video, my wife and I, we had our new daughter was born last Monday, so you know that was pretty cool. And obviously, whenever you have a new baby, a little small baby, a little small baby, it's fun time, cute time. She's not at the point now where she's crying every day, but it's still super eventful. But I hope you guys had a very eventful week last week as well. Hopefully you had some accomplishments. Hopefully you took some risk. For myself, in turn, on the business side, I've still been working. We had the baby, I've still been working. You know what I'm saying? I didn't really record as much as I wanted to, but that's cool. Today's video is going to be a tad bit different. Today, we'll talk about the elephant in the room. This economy we have right now is a little crazy, and everybody in their job situation, their career situation is kind of a little up in the air. It's a little muddied right now. So we'll talk about the elephant in the room. We'll talk about dreams. For me, it's a very sensitive topic, right? The topic of dreams, the topic of dreaming is something very sentimental to me. And I know it's something that's sentimental to all of us. So today, that's what I want to talk about. But with that being said, let's hop the fuck on in. All right, guys. Like I said, we're going to talk about dreams today. And what inspired me to want to talk about this was just kind of driving every day and really looking at people, right? Whether it's the people at the hospital, the people at the park, the people at the stores. Man, everybody's fucking miserable. Everybody's miserable, man. As soon as we walk into the hospital, one of our first nurses, I say, "Hey, ma'am, how you doing? Good afternoon." She's like, "Yeah, I wish it was." Hey, what's the problem? She's like, "Man, they called me into work today." To myself, I'm like, yo, it's a lot of nurses, that wish they was getting these motherfucking hours. If you get overtime, stack your paper up, stack your bread up. But of course, shut the fuck up. I didn't say anything. It's not any of my business. But everybody's walking around so miserable, man. And, I get it. You might think that you don't have hope. You know what I'm saying? I get it. You might believe that your dreams will never come true. And I get it. You might think that it's impossible. Man, it's one of my exes, man. BMW X is a nice car. But sorry about that. But you might believe that whatever you think up here can't be real out here. But I want to tell you that that's just not true. See, myself, I believe that we all live in real life, right? We might be a simulation, but like honestly speaking, we all live in the same fucking world. But there's a couple of differences. Some people stay stuck in the real world, and some people live in reality, and depending on who you ask, right? Some people might say, wait, that sounds like the same shit. Some people might say it's different things. Some people might say reality. Yeah, in reality, nothing can be fucking possible. In this dream world, whatever, you can make dreams come true, but in reality, right? But for myself, I view those two different worlds as separate but unique things, right? That aren't too different from each other. As we walk around here, we all live in the real world, right? In the real world, if you think about it kind of like the Matrix, in the real world, we have jobs. We might have a dream, but we quickly snap out of that to keep doing whatever we're doing, whether we're working a corporate job, working at McDonald's, whether we don't have a job, whether we DoorDash, it doesn't matter. We all snap out of that at some point and get the fuck back to work in the real world, right? Because in reality, this is what life is. I believe that to be false. You know what I'm saying? I believe the real world to be where we all live and gather and have these jobs, and we got to pay bills and we got to do X, Y, and Z. But I think in reality, the reality is dreams aren't just possible, but they're probable. Highly probable. All of y'all out there have a dream for something. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not just talking about, oh, what's going to make me the most money? No, in your heart. You know what I'm saying? We all got a dream for something, bro. And everybody's dream is possible to achieve. It's something that's obtainable. And not only is it possible, but it's probable. Now, how are your dreams probable, right? How are they possible, but how are they probable? Well, of course, there's a series of actions that you have to take. Of course, there's steps and goals that you need to set. But through hard work, the cliche, right? Through hard work, dedication, and just being a good fucking person, like, if you set goals, work hard, and you're a good person, you'll achieve your dreams 100% of the time. And when you look at everyone who's successful, no matter what it looks like from the outside looking in, what do they say? They all say they work hard, right? What do the people around them say? Oh, this person, you know, he did XYZ for me, so I gave him a handout for this, right? If you're looking at, let's say you're a real estate investor. Well, he needed to get some permits done. He didn't exactly have his paperwork on time, but he knew most people have an attitude. He knew the person at the front. The person at the front gave him a handout, and even though he didn't have his permits, they let him. Well, why did they do that? Because he was a good person, right? Everyone that's successful at some point in time gets a handout. But is it a handout, or is it something you worked hard? You worked hard for, bro, by building yourself up as a man or a woman with character, right? By being someone who's respectable. Or are people giving you handouts? Or are they just treating you with respect and giving you what they feel you deserve based on how your character is, right? I believe that if you're a person of character, if you work hard, bro, if you set a really nice plan, you can make some shit shake. And I'm not just saying this to say it. You'll see me say this a lot, bro. Where I come from, man, you don't got hope for nothing other than what you can see. And for my entire fucking life, I want to be a baseball player. Maybe I can get some money selling drugs or scamming or doing something illegal, you know what I mean? For real, like, that was my goal. Baseball player or the streets. You know what I'm saying? That was my goal. Fortunate for me, I was able to see other things, but it's through what I seen enabled me to set goals to aim higher, right? Kind of like last week when I told you guys about my journey to Google. You know what I'm saying? I wanted all that Google shit, I just didn't have no fucking money. So how'd I get it? I worked my fucking ass off. I set a plan, I worked my ass off, and I was a good person, so the right things crossed at the right time. I'm not gonna shy from my spirituality, right? I'm a God-fearing man. And I believe that God made the universe so that we could all fucking win, bro. It's possible for us all to win. It's probable for us all to win. But are you walking the right way? Are you treating people properly? And are you working your fucking ass off? The reason why most people are so sad and depressed, right, to get back to what we started at, is because they think they're working hard, but they're not really working as hard as they think they are. They think they're a good person because they showed up to the outing with their family, or they showed up to the club with their friends, and oh, they think they are. But are they really? That's not for me to judge. My grandma always used to say, you can tell how a person's life is. You can tell how a person is by looking at their life. So are they a really good person? They have a fucked up ass life? Ain't nobody want to get in no handouts. Ain't nobody want to say, this person ain't deserve it, but I'm gonna look out for them because they got that potential. You don't got the credentials, bro. You really don't got them Area 61 credentials. But this such a solid motherfucker, I'm gonna look out. Damn, you ain't had nobody do that for you. I ain't gonna say you ain't a good person, but what your life say? Right? Are you really working hard? What your life say? Do you really got a plan where you see yourself at in 5 years? I'm laughing because I always called it the 5-year challenge. It was the 10-year challenge until I broke it in 5 years, and then it became the 5-year challenge until I started making shit happen in 3 years, 2 years. Now it's, where can I be a year from now? Where can I be 6 months from now? Right? I had this girlfriend. This part's gonna be a little inappropriate. But I had this girlfriend, And she always used to say, yeah, I'm gonna get my $1 million from an adult toy store, right? That's what she wanted to do. She wanted to sell adult toys online. And I was like, I never put down motherfucking dream. But I just asked her, like, okay, so what's your plan? She's like, what you mean? I'm gonna buy it and I'm gonna sell it online. I was like, so you have like no go-to-market plan, you have no strategy for your target market. Your target audience is within your market. You have no, like, what type of toys do you want to sell? Are you gonna have events? Or you gonna? It's like, what do you mean? It's not that serious. You be doing the most. You right. I do. Hopefully, you and your $1 million adult toy store does well. And that's how most people go through life. Everybody have their $1 million idea, their $1 million dream. But what's the goals behind it? Right? What is your real game plan? Do you have one? Do you have a real go-to-market strategy for your dreams? For most, I ain't gonna say for most of us, because I ain't like y'all motherfuckers. But for most of y'all, as a matter of fact, I ain't gonna say most of y'all, because if you watching this video, you're a person with a dream like me that want to make something happen. So for most of them, the answer is no. Now, for you, are you gonna start setting some plans, setting some goals? Or are you gonna start figuring out what your go-to-market strategy is gonna be for how you can really change your life? I'm gonna tell you right now, it don't take no time to change your life around. It don't take no time. For myself personally, it took me to go from $10.25 at Best Buy to making a lot of fucking money. Without giving specifics away, my first $100,000 cash. To go from $10.25 part-time at Best Buy to $100,000 plus cash, it took me less than half a year. But that's because I really put my head down. I really got to work. I really set specific goals, a measurable number that I needed to reach by a certain date, with quantifiable steps that I can say, am I doing this step, this step, this step to hit this goal? Am I really treating people with respect, even if they don't deserve it? Am I really being a stand-up person to people who having bad days, the people who might just be bad motherfuckers, bad people? Am I still being a stand-up dude? Even if shit not going good for me, am I still putting a smile on my face and translating that to putting a smile on other people's faces? Even if I'm crying on the inside, am I still doing that? That was my game plan. That was my go-to-market strategy, to figure out all that. And through that, I was able to make mentors. Through that, I was able to build relationships. Through that, I was able to check off those steps to help me check off those goals to help me reach my larger target, which was whatever it was, depending on the time you asked. Whether it's getting in real estate, whether it's doing very well in the stock market, whether it's being a businessman as an investor, whether it's getting that corporate job at Google that on paper I didn't deserve. I did those things, and you can do them too. And it led to me hitting my goals. I'll leave you guys with this. It's a story. It's a quick story, because I know I've been talking for a while. It got to a certain point. I was at Best Buy, and you know what my day was? I would wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning and DoorDash from 6 o'clock to 8 o'clock. You know why? Because that was prime time for DoorDash. I had to be at Best Buy. Some days at 8, some days at 9. But I had to be at Best Buy 8 or 9 o'clock, depending on the day. And I would DoorDash before then for 2 hours. Then I would go to work at Best Buy from like 8 to 6. 9 to 7, 9 to 6. Sometimes I would work all day, a double if I could. Sometimes I work a double. So I'm telling you to say, like, bro, I was fucking tired. I would leave Best Buy, watch my kids for like a couple of hours while my girlfriend at the time worked her couple of hours, her 3-4 hour shifts. And then I would go DoorDash again, bro, from like 10 to 1 o'clock. And do it again the next day. 10 to 12 o'clock, come home and study stocks. 10 to 12. I would do all this work. Work. And you know what I would do when I first got to Best Buy? My specific job early in the morning at Best Buy before the store opened? Inventory. Specifically, I did inventory and computers. Now, this is pre-COVID. Pre-COVID, during COVID era, right? Same time. Right around then, 2019 to 2020-ish. Where I had to lift up heavy-ass printers and put them at the top of the cages. You know what I'm saying? That's super high up off the ground. I had to lift up desktop, all-in-one computers, big-ass motherfucking monitors, all type of shit. And I would get there, and whoever worked at night just threw shit up there. And I would watch them during the day struggle to take shit down. They would have to do the work twice, 3 times over, the extra work that they didn't have to do because they fucked up from the beginning. When I started doing that shift, that morning shift, I would make sure I put up everything nicely. Even though I was tired from working early in the morning door dashing, working late at night door dashing, even though I was tired, with a positive attitude, I would watch, as a motivational YouTube channel, if I can remember, I'm going to put the link in the bio. Evan Carmichael, that's the guy's name. I will watch him every morning, and I will watch Ross, the stock trader, every morning. Shout out to that man, Ross, man. He helped change my life. His $500 to $1 million challenge helped change my fucking life. But the point is, every morning, bro, with a positive attitude, regardless of how things was going on in my life, regardless of how tired I was, I would come there with a smile on my face, and I would fix the fuck up them niggas did, them people did. The guys before, the night before. I would reorganize it and make sure everything fit up there properly, and I would take the little extra time to do that. And you know what started happening? My life was easier during the day whenever I had to go get a computer for a customer because it was organized nicely. And then you know what else would happen? The inventory guys, their lives were easier whenever they had to go pick up something for store pickup or for delivery. And you know what started happening? People started having more positive attitudes. The inventory guys started having more positive attitudes. My coworkers started having more positive attitudes because they didn't have to fucking go through Tetris to get the items that the customers need. So now people start walking around a little happier. And then they started finding out I was the guy that did it every morning. And you know what happened? People start talking like, yeah, man. Dude, Kimon, yeah, he fixed that shit all up. Yeah, dude, yeah. And that got around. And I never once said, yeah, that was me. Yeah, that. No, I just let others speak for me. I did a little bit of work in the morning that I knew would positively impact other people's lives and make their lives easier. I didn't ask for credit. I just put the work in to make our processes better, whatever. And on the back end side, people start showing me even more love and more support. And the story of Kimon being a hard worker started going around. So you see this guy with a positive attitude who's a nice worker. And you know what happens? Maybe your manager might talk to the Google rep. Yeah, he's one of our hardest working guys. That's what would happen. They would start talking to the Dell guy, my boy Jordan. Yeah, man, Kimon, he's up here every morning working hard. Who organized our Dell computers like this? Zachary from Lenovo, their regional manager. Who did this stuff like this? It's much easier to count inventory. It's much easier for the reps to. Who did this? It's helping us out. It's saving us money. We can sell computers now because we don't have to wait 30 minutes for a client to get a Lenovo laptop. It's right there. Kimon did it every morning. He comes in and organizes it. And because I worked hard and I set out a plan, on the back end, I had all these people who can vouch for me. On the back end, I had all these people who wanted to do things for me without me asking. So you know what happened? Long story short, all that shit added up to a recommendation at Roku that ended up being a recommendation at Google. Even though on paper I didn't deserve it. So you want to know how to turn your dreams from being, oh, in reality it's not possible, to in reality is highly probable. Work harder than you think you're working. Just because you showing up don't mean you working hard. Everybody show up. People at McDonald's motherfucking show up every fucking day to work, bro. No offense to the McDonald's workers. Motherfuckers at the warehouse show up every day to work, bro. Motherfuckers in customer service show up to work every day, bro. Account managers and people at lower level corporate jobs show up every day, bro. CEOs that never start their own companies, but maybe they're making $300,000 as a CEO of a mid-tier company, and they show up every day. But how do you change your life on the trajectory that you want to? Not by just being consistent and showing up, right? By showing up every day and showing out every day. Working your fucking ass off. That's how you do it. What makes perfect? Practice makes perfect. No. Practice don't make perfect. Practicing sloppy makes a sloppy motherfucker. What makes perfect is perfect practice. Now that doesn't mean doing everything perfectly, but it does mean trying your best, fixing your errors when you can, right? Making sure you hold yourself accountable. That's hard work. Showing up every day, doing the best that you can do. When you fuck up, acknowledging it and fixing it, and always trying to make things right, and moving the fuck on to the next day to try to be better again, to try to dominate yourself, not the world, right? You're only competing with yourself. That's hard work. And in reality, it's a lot easier than just throwing the fucking printers and computers up there. It's a lot easier to be successful than it is to be a failure. It's a lot easier to accomplish your dreams than it is just to be an average motherfucker complaining because you got called into work. Than to be living at home with your parents. It's a lot easier to accomplish your dreams than living the life that you're currently living. So, with that being said, guys, always be a good person. Always try your best to treat people right. Always bust your fucking ass and do what you're supposed to do, even when nobody's looking. Have some integrity. Do things with honor. Most important, set some goals, man. Not some realistic goals. Set some fucking crazy goals. You should look and go, man, I'm a fucking idiot. What the hell's wrong with me? Set some crazy ass fucking goals. You do those 3 things, and people will notice. People will notice. Those people that are there that give you an opportunity, or the opportunities that is waiting there for you to find them, or the opportunities that's waiting for you to create them, is in this lane right here in reality. You just have to shift from the real world over to the reality. And accomplishing those dreams, it won't just be possible. It'll be highly probable. So with that being said, guys, hopefully you enjoy the rest of your day. Let's get started for a killer fucking week. Yeah, I'm a crazy motherfucker when it comes to this type of shit. Talk about dreams, I come from the bottom. Yeah, I'm a crazy motherfucker talking about this shit. You know what makes me crazy, maniacal? It's talking about these dreams, bro. Because I know what's possible. I know what's probable. So let's set out, guys, to have a killer week. I know I'm going to. I got some crazy shit planned for the week. Let's set out, guys, to really make something happen. And if you haven't set your goals yet, bro, it's not too late. Set you some goals. Fuck a New Year's resolution. Let's set a new day resolution. How about that? New week resolution. Matter of fact, I like new day resolution. because every day is a new day to be better. Let's do that, guys. It's not too late. Let's set some goals, right? Let's figure out a plan how to reach them. And let's get to work. And I'll see all of you at the top. And I'll see all of you at the end of the week for the update. Until then, y'all be easy. Oh, if you found some value in what I'm saying, feel free to subscribe. You'll notice, man, I have a hard time asking people to subscribe. Just because to me, I could fucking care less. I'm not doing this for the fame or the fortune. I really just want to try to help at least one person. Somebody see this and it change their spirit, their mindset, something in them say, you know what, let me get my shit together. So, sorry I'm not like all these other YouTubers. Hit the subscribe button. No, but seriously, you know, if you like value in these type of shit, hit that subscribe button, man, because that's all this is about. Being on the journey to improve, being on a journey to be a champion, to win. So subscribe, hit that like button. And if you're watching this, no matter when, please leave a comment down below what your dreams are, what you want to achieve, what's your new day resolution. Let's do that. Leave a comment down below for your new day resolution. And yeah, that's it. Be easy. Bye-bye.